Today, we're going to be talking about the Chevy Trailblazer mods. The Chevy Trailblazer is one of my favorite SUVs on the planet, and today we're going to be reacting to some of the sexiest custom Chevy Trailblazers on the planet, and we're going to talk about some of the best modifications for your Chevy Trailblazer. So if this interests you, let's get into it. So first of all, this is the Chevy Trailblazer, and this is going to be footage from a car meet of just straight Trailblazers for the most part. You might see some GM cars in here a little bit, but this is a Trailblazer car meet. And what's really cool about these Trailblazers is they come with the SS model. So, and what's cool is if you don't have the SS model, you can kind of clone it to be one. And I know I'm going to get a lot of haters saying, like, bro, don't be telling people to clone it as an SS. Just like run with it not being an SS. But I don't know, guys. That's the go to thing. So, the first modification I feel like for these is for this SUV is to get your windows tinted, right? Like this seems super simple. Just check your local laws and make sure that, like let's pause this a little bit. See, like you can see a difference here. And this Trailblazer has lighter window tint than this one next to it. And just be careful because like local laws, all that fancy stuff. Here in the upper Midwest, our laws are super strict on window tint and it sucks, but it is what it is. That's going to be the first mod for your Chevy Trailblazer. Second, I'm going to say is wheels and tires because, you can see here, these are stock wheels and they still look good. I think these come with like stock 20s, but I feel like if you're, it's really going to be up to you. Are you a wheel junkie? That's kind of going to be the question because a lot of these are stock wheels still look really good. So window tint, wheels and tires. I want to say next is suspension. You'll notice that a lot of these Trailblazers are lowered, and I think a lot of these guys actually even will just like just run lowering springs. Or if you want to spend a little more money and get that little extra low, just get yourself some coilovers because it's going to make a huge drastic difference. And a lot of people, and some of you guys might be wondering, like, hey, Chris, why aren't we lifting the Trailblazer? And I feel like the Trailblazer, because it has that SS model, I feel like you got to be slamming these things. If hit up the comments, let me know if I'm right or wrong here. I've never seen a nice looking lifted Trailblazer though, so maybe that's just my thing. I'm into like lowered vehicles. God dang, look at this one. I love this murdered out black on black. The emblem's white. Like this is super sexy. So, guys, window tints first, wheels and tires. Get some lowering springs or coilovers. I know that some dudes are running air as well, air suspension, or you can raise it and lower it. I would say the next modification is going to be headlights because I've seen some super, super sexy headlight. You can get tons of different ones for these Trailblazers. They have like the Halo LEDs or the Halo rings in there, and they look super, super sexy. And this dude even has his windshield tinted. So if you live in a state where you can do that, it saves on the interior, and it can be like it can just look super sexy in itself. I like this pattern here. This guy's got like the white wall lettering on the tires. Why can't I speak here? Um, yeah, there's a bunch of other Chevys here modded. So what is that? Is that a Trailblazer? I don't know. That thing looks a little different. You can tell it's lowered. It's got some nice 5-spoke wheels. Again, the next mod I would say is probably do something with those tail lights because a lot of guys are tinting them and they look pretty sexy, I will say. So headlights, you can get like a cowl hood that look really sexy. Again, those halo headlights are just gonna like change the entire look of the vehicle. Like I got a buddy with one of these Trailblazer SSs, and when he rolls up in my driveway, he's got those halo rings, and he can change the colors with like a remote. And I think they're like $500 to $700 to buy, but it's just like, dude, I feel like it's money worth spent. You could get yourself a different grill. I think some of these bumpers too are a lot different. Like you can get a body kit bumper to kind of lower it. This guy has a cowl hood. I kind of like that look as well. So, and you're just gonna have to decide like what kind of look you want to go with. You could go with the vanity plates, get some custom license plates on your custom Trailblazer. Um, but yeah, these things are so sexy. I'm digging this. By the way, let's give a shout out to the channel owner. I'm guessing they sent this to me. It's TBSS Gang CC, and he's got a bunch of Trailblazer modification content. Make sure to check it out. Some of the comments, some people are saying that's some major inspiration going on right now. These trucks are the best thing for your buck, especially the SSs. Um, yeah, dude, the SSs are like I've been a fanboy. Essentially, it's the Corvette drivetrain. So, I mean, you got yourself a Corvette in an SUV. Like you can bring the kids to school. You can literally like go grocery shopping. This must not be this must not be a Trailblazer. This looks like a Saab or something. Why is there a Saab in here? Get it out of there. Get it out of there. Yeah, I have no idea where this is again. So again, you can get some like windshield decals. He's got a custom dash mat there. Oh, you can let me rewind here a little bit. I want to show you guys something. What you can also do is you can like murder out the emblems on your Trailblazer. See this? He darkened it out. I think that looks really sharp. And you could do an entire color change like this thing here. I think this is like chameleon wrapped. I think that's chameleon. God damn, look at those wheels, dude. I love this look. This thing is done up just properly. It's got the intercooler. I bet you he's running a turbo under there. So can you imagine that? This comes with the 6.0 liter LS motor. And if he's running a turbo on there with a little bit of PSI, whoo, he's probably blowing everyone off the road. Like no joke. Hit me up in the comments, guys. What are your favorite mods? Oh, God, look at the vinyl on this one. These wrap jobs are so sexy. Yeah, I'm a sucker for these wheels. They're a little too big for my liking, but if they were down a size and had a little bit more rubber there, oh God, guys, I'll be honest with you. I'm a sucker for the camouflage wrap. I know it's sort of like cliche, and everyone's been hating on it lately, and it's kind of like an old, like has been idea. But I'm a sucker for these wraps. So yeah, that's literally like probably 9, 10 modifications you can do to these Trailblazers. This is like a super sick platform to work on, like this is really similar to the Chevy Tahoes. And god damn, look at that. Look at that, boy. Yes. I'm guessing a lot of these are SS Trailblazers because a lot of them have the emblems. But then again, you're going to clone it. Aren't you going to clone it if it's not one? I would be doing everything I could to clone it. So yeah, he's got the window tint, the wheels and tires. He's got the lowering springs. He's got the exhaust. He's got the vent shields on the windows. He's got a custom emblem here. He's got a grill. It's super easy to just start modifying these Trailblazers. It's crazy. Here's a stock one, which is window tint and a dark emblem. Actually, that looks sharp. That's what's crazy about these SUVs. Like, you don't even have to do much, dude. And you can just literally do like tint the windows, do lowering springs, and you don't have to do much more. It's nuts. You got to hit me up in the comment section. Did you just buy a Chevy Trailblazer and you're looking for some mods to do to it? Are you looking to buy one of these and just looking for ideas and inspiration? Again, I want to give a huge shout out to the owner of this video, whoever sent it to me. This was a sick build, so I'm pretty excited about that. Here's some driving on the roads. I want to see some burnouts, brother. Skirt. All right, guys, I'm going to hit up the next video. Hit me up in the comments. Trailblazer SS mods, or any Trailblazer for that matter. So go and subscribe to this channel, TBSS Gang CC. Tons of Trailblazer mod content. So I'm going to hit up the next one, guys. I will see you in the next one. Peace.